When you score goals, you make headlines, and this man is the leading marksman in the league. Does he have another goal in his future today? Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And coming right up, we have live coverage of this Dutch Eredivisie fixture. I certainly can't wait for this, Lee.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see the stats. It's going to be a real test for that back line today to keep him quiet. They switch off for a minute, he'll be in and he'll punish you.
This is how it looks for the home side. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, a back four. The two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
Well, here's how Feyenoord line up. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. A very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
And they kick off here. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Now you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. It's with Toussaint. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And the cross goes in. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Strong play here. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. Given away. Into the advanced position. Space and time for the cross. And he's taken it away. Couldn't keep the ball. And now here's Henrichs. Sainz. Well, he's lost the ball. A chance maybe from the wide position. Teamwork might be the key. Well, they have the ball in a very promising position, but now it's been taken. Can't miss, surely! Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
Getting forward. It might be on for them. Slipshod passing. Pereira. They might be able to get in now. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
It's with Toussaint. And he was in the right place to intercept. And space for the cross. Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Marco Varnier. Hodge. They've given it away. This attack looks highly promising. Sainz. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. And given away. A really sumptuous ball. He must finish. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. Clattered away. Fruitful looking attack. Staunch rearguard action. Can they get themselves in front here? The opening goal. Due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions, and never in any real doubt he'd finish that. Cool and composed.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
The opening goal of the game, then. And now here's Henrichs. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Must score! Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
So the corner played into the box. A decisive clearance it was. Van Nier. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Manoeuvring his way forward. A chance to whip it in. Still work to do. Putting them under the cosh. Well, the post getting in the way there.
Well, they're still in it. Just. That goes in, it's all over.
Sainz. Benjamin Henrichs. Toussaint. Hodge. Dangerous looking attack. Not a good pass. Excellent ball over the top. Will he play it in? Well, he took care of it defensively. Hodge. Promising looking ball. Can they get in behind them? And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. He's driven in the corner. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. What can he do from here? Hodge. And a strong tackle. So a throw in here. Benavides. They've lost it. Failed to keep hold of it. Hodge. Now this might pay dividends. Good looking sequence. Has a go. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, I think the keeper's expecting power. He's expecting the laces to come right through that ball, but he just passes it into the net. A lovely, lovely finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Giving the ball away. Hodge. And he was in the right place to intercept. Benavides. And now here's Henrichs. Toussaint. Henrichs. Carlos Benavides. Henrichs. And they've won possession again. Good technique displayed. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Oh, it's off the post! Carlos Benavides. now here's Henrichs. Science. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Shot attempted. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Happy to take on the shot. An example of a goalkeeper on top of his game, Lee.
Well, that is genius. Absolutely genius.
So the corner played into the box. A punch-happy goalkeeper. Not giving him a moment's peace. Pereira. Romero. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Cross-fired over. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Marco Varnier. Carlos Benavides. Hodge. Benavides. Toussaint. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Every pass hitting its target. And now here's Henrichs. Science. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And a throw-in forthcoming. He's protecting it well. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Science. Varnier. Benavides. Toussaint. Real danger. It has to be. The angle didn't really favour him. Not too far away.
Well, I guess it's worth a chance. He's in a tight angle there, but could he pull it back to a teammate? The manager's trying to get his message across on the touchline. They've just got to keep pushing. Surely a goal will come.
Pereira. Can they get in behind them? And very deftly cut out. Toussaint. Dangerous looking attack. Well, couldn't keep it. Now can they counter clinically? A really top-notch piece of defending. Benjamin Henrichs. They've given it away. At times they make passing look easy. Electing to cross into the centre. Not all that convincing defensively. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Hodge. Toussaint. Well, he's lost the ball. This attack looks highly promising. Can't miss, surely. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Played into the centre of the box. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And over comes the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. Couldn't keep it. Might be a chance here. The net is staring him in the face. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, they say there's no better time to score just before half-time. The team talk of both sides are going to be changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they deserve the lead.
Well, 2-1 it is here. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Possession lost, intercepted. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Valenzuela. It's with Milton Valenzuela. Hodge. It's with Toussaint. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Sainz. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Hodge. Toussaint. And he's taken it away. Pereira. Real danger. Moving forward effectively. Options in the centre. Read it magnificently and intercepted. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping.
Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header, just a little bit off target. Fruitful-looking attack. Staunch rearguard action. The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead.
Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Must score! Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Good-looking sequence. Has a go. And he's gone and scored to level it again. Happy to take on the shot. An example of a goalkeeper on top of his game, Lee.
Well, that is genius. Absolutely.
Real danger. It has to be. The angle didn't really favour him. Not too far away.
Well, I guess it's worth a chance. He's in a tight angle there.
Can't miss, surely. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Might be a chance here. The net is staring him in the face. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Carlos Benavides. Science. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Hodge. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Good technique displayed. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, Derek, it's all about the cross. It's perfectly weighted, and he attacks the ball. That's the key to that goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Patient build-up at the moment. Happy to take on the shot. It has to be! Now that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Over it comes. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? And there's the feed into the box. Well, there has been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Lee.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fees around 7...
No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Well, they've lost possession of the ball.
The visitors have totally controlled possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? Varnier. He's protecting it well. Henrichs. Robbed them. Oh, they've lost it. He's protecting it effectively. There's plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. Hodge. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Pereira. Others to play it to. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Now he must favour the cross. Envis. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Going well. Strong play here. Superbly read and executed. Romero. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. This looks promising. Great opportunity. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Hodge. It looks promising. They've regained possession. And the danger cleared. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Benavides. Hodge. Strength and control, a big part of his game. It's opening up for them. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And options in the centre. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
Marco Varnier. Carlos Benavides. He's using his strength to good effect. Toussaint. Hodge. Playing with purpose and control. Well, I'm sure he heard the footsteps of his opponent. Romero. Pereira. I must say this looks promising. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And teammates to play it to. It might be on for them. This attack looks highly promising. And delivered towards the back post. Putting them under the cosh. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Lee.
Well, his movement is so good. You can see why he causes defenders so much trouble. And a goal to boot as well.
So the corner played into the box. And putting his body on the line. Another corner. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. A chance to whip it in. Inside he goes. He's in control of the situation. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. Spot on with that tackle. Toussaint. Hodge. Benavides. Well, great read there to intercept. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Teammate in support. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. That's a lovely ball. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Carlos Benavides. Sainz. And now here's Henrichs. Benavides. They've given it away. Happy to take on the shot. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
And he's fired over the corner. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. And space for the cross. Has a go. Staunch rearguard action. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Sainz. Marco Varnier. It's with Toussaint. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Benavides. Sainz. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Read it superbly to take back possession. Can they get in behind them? Might really be able to trouble them here. Pereira. And that is offside. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Toussaint. Hodge. Carlos Benavides. And now here's Henrichs. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Just 10 minutes to go. Wonderfully weighted pass. Fed over towards the back post. Taking care of business defensively here. Wasteful again in possession. Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. He takes aim. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, we're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. And a substitution in the offing. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Hodge. Benavides. They just cannot seem to keep possession today. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Oh, a vital interception. Hodge. Benjamin Henrichs. And that was a very fine read. Toussaint. It's with Milton Valenzuela. And now here's Henrichs. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Benjamin Henrichs. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Hall. Carlos Benavides. Hodge. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Running with the ball confidently. Using his physical strength to shield it. Can he take advantage? Well, it might still work out for them. Carlos Benavides. Hodge. What can he do from here? Dealing with the threat that was real. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Hall. And now here's Henrichs. Wasted possession again. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Dangerous looking attack. Real danger. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And the keeper completely untroubled. He's in control of the situation. That's a lovely ball. Space and time for the cross. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. Good-looking sequence. Has a go. And he's gone and scored to level it again. Might be a chance here. The net is steering him in the face. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Good technique displayed. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. He takes aim. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been...